Where's my shag? You said you'd get me some free pipe.
Should be here in a minute.
Look, you promised me earlier that you'd get me some shag. It's not going to get here by itself, you know.
Look, will you stop worrying? I sent a courier to pick it up.
A courier? Oh, we're not made of money, Tronnell Dump. Couriers cost a flippin' fortune.
Well, not this one. He gets us the stuff for free. Well, in return for only a couple of cigarettes, that is. Oh, there he is.
What in Satan's armpits is going on?
It's great, isn't it? I've trained Spunky the monkey to sneak up into the newsagents and steal whatever we need.
Oh, Jesus.
And then he hides it upon his person and exits undetected.
Ah! Ha! So now we have a communist fag-smoking, smuggling monkey living in our attic.
Yep. Great, isn't it, huh?
Well, where's me tobacco?
Oh, you'll have to wait till it's time.
Huh? Well, what do you mean? Oh, he doesn't stuff it up as... Oh, God, get him out of here. Go on, shoo, you bad primate. Shoo! Anyway, smuggling is it, huh? Well, as long as you don't get caught. Because smuggling, my boy, is a risky business indeed. Take, for instance, Anthony Flush, or Flush Tone to his mates. He was a high-flying, on-the-way-up money market boy. Flash cars, top chicks, and loads of money. He was a cocky bastard, too.
Ha! I'm up to my tits in cash!
He used to say.
Jesus, he must have been fierce clever, though, all the same. Like to be making that kind of money and all.
Well, that's what Tony used to think. And when any of his market friends made a mistake, he'd be first to drop them faster than a hot snot.
Ha! See you around, loser!
Tony would gloat. What he failed to realise was the money market is, well, it's all a game of luck.
Oh.
And Tony was very, very lucky indeed, but not invincible.
Sure, if he was invincible, no one would be able to see him.
Shut up, Jack Lemon.
Jesus.
In fact, Tony's luck seemed to be getting even better, as he was given the whole Asian account to look after.
Don't worry, I won't shit it up on you, Larry.
He'd say to his boss.
I'll raise this Asian baby like it's my very own.
And so, with his usual gusto and high-risk management, he set about building the biggest fund the company had ever seen. He travelled to Asia quite a lot, meeting the investors and having rather too much of a good time. Especially with the ladies. High-class geisha girls to air hostesses. In fact, he was a frequent flyer in the Mile High Club, if you know what I mean.
I do. That's where you get the colouring book and the crayons and the little pouch, you know, with the thing for the eyes and all the little things to colour in.
Right, that is the Mile High Club, good man. Anyway, one of the geisha houses that Flush Tone used to frequent was run by a Mexican by the name of Pinos. One day, Pinos took Tone aside. I have a proposition for you, my friend. I see your comings and goings all the time from this country to your country. How would you feel about taking some local produce back to my mother? Tone looked with disdain at the horrible man.
You can shove your drugs up your arse for all I care. I'm Flush Tone, and I'm up to my tits in cash.
So he wasn't tempted, so...
Well, not until the Asian stock market went skidding on its own arse.
You see, that's what happens in the old stock market game.
What the feck would you know? She haven't left this bed in 25 years. Jesus. Anyway, Tone, as you know, was a bit of a go-boy and had taken a few too many unorthodox risks without his company's knowledge. He was in twice the hole that any of his contemporaries were in.
My name is Flush Tone, and I'm up to my tits in shit.
Anyway, poor Tone, well, he needed about $1 million to cover his own tracks. So he went back to talk to Pinos.
Oh, the drug trafficker Mexican bandit fella.
Yep. Hi, Flush Tone, huh? I would be lying if I said I wasn't expecting you. I hear you're up to your tits in shit, huh? My mother is long overdue a package from you. Tone's cool broke for the first time ever.
I need £1,000,000 sterling!
He shouted. Pinos knew that Tony was desperate enough to carry a large amount of drugs. That night, Tony collected his package.
Ooh.
He went back to his hotel room and decided to strap the drugs around his torso in cellophane. It was rare enough that a frequent business traveller like himself would have his luggage checked, but he had never heard of anyone having a body search.
Yeah.
When he got to the airport, everything was going to plan, until he walked through the metal detector, and for the first time ever, set it off. Yeah, he'd stupidly forgotten to switch off his mobile phone, and now he was going to get the standard body search.
Here I am about to be frisked, and I'm up to my tits in LSD.
He thought to himself and began to break out in a cold sweat. After all, drug trafficking in Asia is punishable by death.
Jesus. So did they catch him then, or?
No.
Huh?
And Tone thought he was on the home run. That was until he started seeing the giant fruit walking towards him.
What?
You see, he was feeling a bit faint and headed to the men's bathroom to splash some water on his face. They found him 12 hours later in a stall in the Bangkok airport. It took over a week to identify him. You see, his body sweat had triggered the fast release into his skin of a massive dose of the LSD that was strapped around his torso. In his hallucinogenic state, Tony had thought he was an orange
An orange?
and had spent the 12 hours peeling himself. And now he was a quivering mass of flesh pulp.
Jesus, he peeled himself. Feckin' Egypt.
Oh. What the hell was that?
Oh, special delivery for Mr. Podge. It's your free tobacco's just arrived.
That is disgusting! I mean, how unhygienic is that? What's he do? Oh,
Suppose you're right.
what is
Oh,
more?
hold on. Oh, here comes me grapes. Good monkey. Push. Push.
Oh, Raj. Don't. Oh, no. Hello. Hello. Feeling
sorry,
sick.
Pips. Here, go on, have one. Go on. Oh, there's the kiwis. Hold on.
Oh.